Trump walks out of press conference after altercation with female reporters. Yamikal Sindor from PBS, https://twitter.com/yamik/status/1259964038211141634. Why did Trump end WH briefing? Atwajia. Ask Trump why he sees this as a global competition when 80k have died. He said, ask China. He tried to move on but wouldn't let. At Caitlin Collins. Ask her Q. He called on me but I motioned for Caitlin to ask her Q so Trump walked off. His rage quit today was extra epic. What an embarrassment. https://twitter.com/aravasa/status/1259956800645992448 https://twitter.com/aravasa/status/1259956800645992448. I wish we had a live thread going for this presser. He called on the CNN reporter and then changed his mind and wanted to call the OANN reporter ** instead. What a fucking child. I can't understand how his followers think he is some kind of alpha male. He is a pathetic weakling who can't handle the slightest criticism. He is an embarrassment. Can't understand why this behavior is seen as anything other than cowardly. I'm glad he walked off. They took away his power to lie on live television. Remember all the times Obama rage quit during a presser? You don't? Well, you probably also don't know about Obamagate, because everyone who isn't anyone knows. She had a good point. Trump doesn't regard testing as a tool to fight the pandemic. Trump regards testing as a global competition, a battle royale to achieve the highest ranking. Remember when Barack Obama literally sat down with Bill O'Reilly on Fox News knowing full damn well how much the network and O'Reilly despised him? Nonetheless, he did the interview knowing he'd be attacked and handled it all with class, with meaningful debate and without throwing any tantrums. Trump could never, he's way too much of a complete and utter pussy to face any scrutiny whatsoever. This was one of the worst, awkward, and cringy briefings I've seen. It was honestly really gross. This is devastating. The reason that his staff wanted him to back off the task force press conferences is because he constantly looks terrible. He treats these like his rallies and then wonders why people with cognitive thought are challenging him instead of just cheering him on. When he walks off like this, he is turning his back on America. When someone challenges him, it does not mean he can just walk away, especially in his position. Americans should not support someone who does not support them, and that goes for his own supporters as well, not just the radical left. He is a loser president who is failing us right now. Removed. Go ask China. In addition to the obvious racism, he couldn't help but slip his coded insult nasty to another woman who challenged him. What a wuss. Donald Trump abruptly ended a press conference on coronavirus testing after a testy exchange with a female reporter of Asian descent who questioned why he advised she ask China about the global death rate. That reporter was Wajia Zhang. Why do you think he pivoted this to an immediate attack on China with this Chinese-born reporter? I feel dirty after watching that ending exchange. I've never seen anyone own him like the CBS reporter, nor such blatant racism spew from the mouth of any president. The Republican alpha male, everybody. This guy is a fucking disaster. How dare he and how dare his supporters for excusing his behavior. He is going to get us all killed. The president is like origami, folds under soft pressure. The question asked was why Trump was bragging that the US was doing more testing than any other country, and why is this a global competition when Americans are losing lives? His answer was a non sequitur, why don't you ask China? Since he had no answer, he deflected as always. Equivalent to a 12-year-old throwing their controller at the TV after losing the same level over and over again. Has he ever used nasty to refer to a man? I was hoping this would be posted. The feed I was watching live didn't show the reporters. This is fucking gold. Who is in favor of only female minority journalists in the press pool from now on? And some say America can't have a female president because she'd be too emotional and sensitive. SMH, would love to hear a Trump supporter defend that racist answer back. What a coward too for leaving after. He's such a man baby. It's always been about racism and sexism for this fucking dude. Okay Trump supporters, please tell me how this makes him a strong man. He ran away like such a coward. I can't believe how hilarious and also pathetic that was to see. Anyone else see Trump buckle under pressure when Obamacare question came up? Definition of keyboard warrior. What a coward. If you watch it, it's a giant mockery. He laid out important equipment like it's a multi-level marketing scheme. He refused to answer any questions. He's a national and international embarrassment. It was table full of files bad. I'd give anything for a reporter to call him a snowflake and ask, why are you running, Donald? Can't handle the truth, snowflake? Why can't you just be honest and give a direct answer? Obama never ran. Then as Trump walks off, the reporter would should, that's right, go back to Twitter. Fake president. Trump would have such an epic meltdown. This man must be voted out of office. What follows is not my original post. It's been reposted a few times, so not sure who originally wrote it, but it needs to be said over and over again. I wanted Warren. I wanted Bernie over Biden. I wanted several candidates more than Biden. Nonetheless, 2020 is so much bigger than Biden. A 2020 Trump presidency would mean a conservative judiciary the rest of your life, a likely 7-2 SCOTUS, and another massive chunk of lifetime federal judge appointments. This means unfavorable rulings for climate change, abortion, gerrymandering, executive power, executive oversight, congressional authority, civil rights, immigration issues, children in cages, and so much more. You can basically say goodbye to this for decades to come with a Trump presidency. Everything Bernie, Warren, Democrats, and progressives ever stood for is going to take a sledgehammer with a Trump presidency. It would mean the continuing takeover of an authoritarian rule. Trump has argued he is immune from indictments, from oversight, from the courts, and he has a DOJ and Republican Senate to help him solidify his role as America's king. It would mean further emboldening of a worrying white nationalist, conspiratorial presence in America. Racism, sexism, xenophobia, wild conspiracies, and more would be given a green light. The continued isolation of America on the world stage. Every country on the planet besides NK, Saudi Arabia, and Russia does not trust us anymore. We are a mockery on the world stage in everything we do. The most corrupt cabinet in history. William Barr, Betsy DeVos, Mnuchin, Wheeler, Pence. It's like a super team of unqualified, horrendous people with enormous conflicts of interest. Every position is basically hired to deconstruct the agency they work for. The intelligence community is being flat out purged for loyalists. A continuing war against climate change efforts and science. Undoubtedly the biggest issue humanity, including our children, grandchildren, and beyond, will face. No matter what your criticisms of Biden are. Let's remember who Trump is. Trump defrauded the government of $400 million. Trump ran a fraudulent charity, one that supported veterans and children with cancer, and university. Trump cheated on his third wife with a porn star and illegally paid her to keep quiet before an election. Trump committed at least 5 felony instances of obstruction of justice, including trying to get Mueller, the man investigating him, fired. Twice. Trump was impeached for obstruction of Congress and abuse of power. Trump killed a top general of a hostile nation that posed no imminent threat. Trump has over 20 sexual misconduct/assault allegations. Trump tried to lie about a hurricane by extending a forecast with a fucking Sharpie on a map because he couldn't admit he made a mistake on Twitter. Trump doesn't believe in climate change. Trump thinks windmills cause cancer and raking prevents forest fires. Trump is a stable genius, the nuclear quote, another classic. Trump's only political experience prior to becoming president was fueling a racist conspiracy theory that Obama was born in Kenya. Trump told a group of minority congresswomen, 3 of which born in America, to go back to the countries they came from. Trump got on the stage at Helsinki to tell the world he trusts Vladimir Putin over his own intelligence agencies. Trump is purging the intelligence community and replacing the positions with unqualified sycophants. Trump is exploiting a public health crisis for personal gain, and using the cover to remove oversight. At the end of the day, we have a choice to make in November as reasonable adults and Americans.